time, in the snowy kingdom, the nights were long and bitterly cold. But the people were never afraid, because in the castle tower burned a frost lantern. The lantern's magical flame glowed softly, warming the air and keeping frost at bay. As long as it shone, the villagers could sleep safely and the crops survived the winter. One night, a storm howled across the land. When morning came, the tower stood dark. The frost lantern was gone. A heavy frost spread through the fields. Icicles hung thick on every roof. Children shivered under blankets, and the people cried out in fear. The king searched the castle, but the lantern was nowhere to be found. Some whispered that frost thieves from the northern caves had stolen it. Without its light, the kingdom would not survive the winter. Princess Liana stepped forward, her voice steady. "I will bring the lantern back." Her father begged her not to go, but Liana wrapped herself in a cloak and set out into the snow. At her side ran a small fox with fiery orange fur. Above her flew a little snowy owl, its wings glowing in the moonlight. Together, they followed the trail of frost northward. The wind bit at her cheeks as she walked. The trees grew heavy with ice, their branches bending low. Soon, they reached the mouth of a cave, glowing with eerie blue light. Inside, shadows moved. The frost thieves were real. Small, sharp creatures made of ice, with glowing eyes, carried the lantern high. Its light flickered weakly in their hands. Liana stepped forward bravely. "Return the lantern," she said. "It belongs to the people." The thieves hissed, their voices like cracking ice. "The light is ours now. Without it, your kingdom will freeze," the fox growled, standing protectively at her feet. The owl swooped low, scattering frost from its wings. But Liana raised her hand. "I will not fight you." But the lantern was made to give, not to steal. The thieves froze, staring at her. Her voice grew stronger. "It warms those who care for one another. If you keep it, it will fade." The lantern flickered as if agreeing. The thieves looked at its dimming glow. For the first time, fear showed in their icy eyes. "If it fades," whispered one, "we will vanish too." Liana stepped closer. "Then let it shine for all. Share its warmth, and it will never die." The thieves hesitated. Then slowly, they lowered the lantern into her hands. At once, its flame grew brighter, glowing golden. The frost on the cave walls began to melt. The thieves bowed low, their sharp edges softening into snow. "You spoke the truth," they said. "We will guard the lantern, not steal it." Liana smiled warmly. "Together, we will keep its light alive." With fox and owl beside her, she carried the lantern back to the castle. The gates opened wide as the people saw its glow. Cheers and laughter filled the air. The frost melted from the roofs. Rivers flowed again, and warmth returned. The king embraced his daughter. "You have saved us," he said, tears in his eyes. But Liana shook her head gently. "It was not I alone. It was a truce, and a promise to share." That night, the frost lantern shone brighter than ever before. Its light reached every home, every family, every heart. And the frost thieves kept watch, no longer enemies but guardians. From that day on, the frost lantern became more than a flame. It became a promise of unity, a light for all, forever burning.